She wrapped herself up in the quilt to avoid her husband's approach. When her husband came out of the bathroom, he found that she had wrapped herself up like a caterpillar. But he was not angry, because all of this was caused by himself. He took advantage of her amnesia after the injury, pretended to be a third party to pursue her. Familiar with all his wife's habits and hobbies, he easily achieved his goal, successfully made her fall in love with him, but also made her firmly determined to divorce her husband, because she had no idea that her husband and the third party were the same person. On this day, she wanted to find the third party to confess everything, but found that no one answered the door no matter how she knocked. Anxious, she quickly called him. He, who was fast asleep, was immediately woken up. After comforting her not to worry, he immediately put on another outfit, climbed over the wall into the next door, and then he began to play the role of the third party. When he opened the door, worried, she asked him if he was unwell. He explained that he had slept very soundly, afraid that he would expose everything. He also asked the girl not to come to his house often. She mistakenly thought that he was angry. When she wanted to turn around and leave, she was pulled by him. He immediately explained that he was afraid that his illness would infect her. She immediately showed a bright smile, then immediately rushed into his room. She made breakfast for him with her own hands. She told him to rest well and not to rush to work. She, who originally planned to confess, decided to talk to him after he rested well, so she left his house. He immediately climbed over the wall back to the other room. When the girl pushed open her husband's door, she also brought a portion of breakfast for her husband. At this moment, he changed his outfit again and sat on the sofa. He, who had already eaten breakfast once, had to force himself to eat again. She asked him in a low voice if he had already eaten breakfast. He burped while saying that he had not eaten. He tried his best to eat the breakfast, and his painful expression also made her suspect that maybe the breakfast she made tasted too bad. She still didn't know that he was playing two roles at the same time. Will the girl find out all this? Why is the man doing this? There are more interesting follow-ups.